Parliament, the centerpiece of our democracy, takes immense pride and joy in hosting this event of Commonwealth parliamentarians. As a member of the CPA since 1973, Bangladesh Parliament has been an active partner in promoting the enduring values of Commonwealth. Commonwealth, a family of nations, bonds together the rich experience of diversity, uniting over 2 billion people across continents, based on the principles of equal pay for all members. Commonwealth Parliamentary Association, CPA, provides an exceptional forum for parliamentarians and change makers around the world to come together to discuss and deliberate on issues of global concern. Forums such as CPA facilitates conversations that allow us to take forward our shared vision and harness our resources to maximize well-being of the people we serve across nations. CPA has been a leading force in bringing together cultures and ideas for dialogue and exchange at the parliamentary level. This interactive forum allows us to share practices across regions and discuss best practices. We hold each other up as role models and humbly critique policies that can be improved. As we use consensus-building models to come to decisions, we learn a great deal about international politics. At the center of this is trust. Most importantly, it helps build bridges of trust between nations and regions from all over the world, promoting parliamentary diplomacy. I thank the CPA for giving us the opportunity to organize the 63rd Commonwealth Parliamentary Conference in Bangladesh. I express my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina for her valuable guidance and support. I thank Honorable Parliamentarians of CPA who have come to Dhaka to make this event a success. I thank the Secretary General Akbar Khan for his support and the staff of the CPA Secretariat. I thank my colleagues, honorable members of Bangladesh Parliament, officials and staff of Parliament Secretariat for their cooperation. I also extend my thanks to all concerned ministries and law enforcing agencies in Bangladesh for their cooperation in organizing this conference. I congratulate the people of Bangladesh for their support. I express my sincere gratitude to all my colleagues and friends at the CPA for their support to me during my term as chairperson. My tenure at CPA was uniquely challenging yet deeply rewarding. CPA gave me an exposure to the dynamics of international politics. I have greater insight into the importance of cooperation between parliamentarians. I have gained a profound understanding of how much more we parliamentarians can achieve by working together. We serve greater purpose, acting in unity. Respected guests, Bangladesh, a riverine delta of 6 seasons, is laden in history and culture, folklore and the melodies of music. With the mangrove forests of the Sundarban and the Bay of Bengal in the south, the tea gardens, beauty of this land is majestic. The Royal Bengal tigers are a symbol of the golden Bangla, Amar Sonar Bangla, radiating hope, determination and resilience. Dhaka, our capital, is a bustling metropolis, a microcosm of a country where people from all over the country come to this city for opportunities with a dream and ambition to achieve a prosperous future. You may have by now noticed the multitude of restaurants catering food of different varieties, food trucks and cafes around the corners, that reflects our entrepreneurial spirit and hospitality. Dhaka is a vast entity unto itself that lives and breathes. I earnestly hope that you revel in the lively, vibrant energy of this diverse city during your stay. Distinguished guests, Bangladesh was born as an independent sovereign country in 1971 through sacrifice of our valiant freedom fighters, soaked in the blood of our martyrs, led by the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Within less than 50 years of independence, Bangladesh, under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, has now become a lower middle income country with a young and innovative population. We are the second largest producer of ready-made garments in the world and prominent contributors to a variety of other industries worldwide. Bangladesh has made significant strides in poverty eradication, gender parity in education, women empowerment, reduction of maternal and infant mortality, disaster risk reduction, strengthening rural economy, and achieving the Millennium Development Goals. Bangladesh has invested in access to power structures across the country, as well as information communication technology in building a digital Bangladesh. A consistent rise in GDP of 7%, remittance reserve, as well as the social and human development indicators demonstrate that Bangladesh is marching ahead to become a middle-income country by 2021. Bangladesh has been recognized as leaders in many sectors of development. Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has been awarded the Champion of the Earth Award, Planet 50/50 Award, and many more. Parliamentary democracy in Bangladesh nurtures the values of rule of law, fundamental freedoms, and human rights. Our Constitution upholds the pledge to build an equitable and inclusive society, free from exploitation and poverty, where economic, social, and political justice will be ensured for all, the dream of the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Distinguished guests, parliamentarians from the 9 regions of Commonwealth have assembled here to express solidarity in building a prosperous today and shaping a better tomorrow. It is inspiring to see parliamentarians from all around Commonwealth gathered for a week of dialogue and exchange. The theme of this conference, continuing to enhance high standards of performance of parliamentarians. This theme itself poses certain questions. Why is it necessary to prioritize the performance of the parliamentarians? What do we wish to accomplish? We parliamentarians are entrusted with the duty of bringing about positive changes in the lives of the people we serve. Our influence over the governance structure gives us unique ability to create a world where everyone has equal opportunity to attain their aspirations. We have the power to thwart terrorism, to counter climate change, and to provide people safety in their livelihoods and ensure every individual a life with human dignity. This unique role that we play and the potentials we have to impact every life within the Commonwealth and its future and beyond is why it is important to focus on enhancing the performance of parliamentarians. Performance can be measured in several different ways. It is my belief that as parliamentarians, we must concentrate on inclusiveness. Progress for the sake of progress alone is hollow if we are not able to serve the most vulnerable segment of the population. We cannot rely on growth to benefit the downtrodden. Instead, we need to shape policies, formulate legislations that ensure that not growth alone, but we move forward in our movement as a society and not to leave anyone behind. We must push for inclusive growth. It is only through our collective efforts that we can eliminate all forms of violence and inequality to give voice to the vulnerable who fear discrimination and oppression. We must measure the performance of democracy in its ability to achieve these goals. The goals that we set for ourselves may
internet banking
there may be mountains to climb, rivers to forge, but they are achievable. A lot has changed with the turn of the 21st century. Progress of technology outpaces every institution. Trends and the challenges we face as a society are also changing. More and more people are being displaced by conflict and climate change, and these figures will only increase. The recent Rohingya influx from Myanmar into Bangladesh is a humanitarian crisis of immense and unendurable proportions. Our Honorable Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina, Mother of Humanity, demonstrated unique courage, compassion, and resolve to open up our doors to the Rohingyas. Our people responded in solidarity with them. We seek support of the Commonwealth parliamentarians in finding an urgent solution to this matter in facilitating the return of Rohingyas to Myanmar. We must work together to ensure that the basic human rights of these displaced peoples are actively preserved. As parliamentarians of a globalized world, we must rely on each other to accomplish this. Distinguished guests, democracy is the way forward. Democracy must deliver if we are to achieve inclusive progress. In order for democracy to be sustainable, it needs to nurture the intrinsic values of equality, rule of law, freedom, respect for diversity and pluralism, transparency, accountability, and tolerance. A trust is built in the efficacy of democracy to deliver when parliaments function to uphold the rights of the people and thereby gain confidence of the people to deliver long-term benefits. We need to fortify our parliaments as strong and responsive institutions better equipped to deliver. Democracy must prove to be an effective process of realization of economic and social goals deeply ingrained in people's development aspirations. I quote, "Democracy is always a work in progress. It is recommitting ourselves to the work that needs doing if we want democracy to survive and thrive," unquote. Let the voices of the people from around the globe resonate and dominate the discourse of democracy. Let us translate our commitments into action. How we will shape the language of our politics is for us to decide. Let the language of our politics be to build an inclusive, equitable, and peaceful world. And with that, I conclude and I welcome all of you once again to the Golden Bangla, Amar Shonar Bangla. Thank you. It is a great honor for me to read out the message of Her Majesty, the Queen Elizabeth II. I read, "As patron of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association, I am pleased to send you and all delegates present at the 63rd Commonwealth Parliamentary Conference my warmest wishes for your meeting in Dhaka. I was interested to learn that representatives from approximately 180 parliaments and legislatures from across the Commonwealth will be attending the conference, and I note with interest that the theme for this year's discussion is continuing to enhance high standards of performance of parliamentarians. I much appreciate your kind message and hope that this year's conference is productive and successful for all those who are present. Thank you. That is the message from the Queen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.